Welcome to another exciting episode of Doing Business Podcast. How did you get into this business? What inspired you to get into it?
Let me start by saying that I don't know that people sell computer. I was confessed to you.
And I think I also find interesting that I think you started selling computers very early. Like that must like been like in the days of floppy disk.
Exactly.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Doing Business Podcast. And I'm super happy to have a new guest for all of us today, Mr. Ejidike Alphonso. So I'll let you introduce yourself. Let's get to know you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. My name is Ejidike Alphonsus. I'm the CEO of Alphacom Investment Company Nigeria. Our office is at number 3 Adebele Street inside Computer Village proper. That's our head office. Then we have other offices around. We deal on IT products.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for being here today. So first things first, when you say Computer Village, I grew up around that axis, right? My mother, our first job was around that area, so I've seen how Computer Village has evolved over time. It's super amazing. So what mediums do you sell your hardware today, right? I know we've spoken, right? And I know you have two major mediums, but I think I want the viewers to kind of hear it directly from you.
Okay, the channels.
The channels.
Okay, that's fine. Our whole focus actually on resellers.
Okay.
So like up to 75% of our business is targeted on resellers.
Okay.
So we are like sitting as wholesalers, importing or sub-distributing some of the computer products. So our target market is the resellers all over the country. Like if we can get 36 states, good for us.
Okay.
We are trying. I think we have a good number of them, like more than 50% representative in 36 states. So those are our channels. We update them on the new things, on what we have, and what we don't have. Then they make their request. We supply from Lagos. Okay. Most times they don't need to come. Most times they don't need to come.
Okay.
So more than 80% time they don't need to come. We already have built a relationship. So we are running the business.
So let's go to one of the most important things in business, which I think a lot of people don't focus on. Most of the time we're so focused on building a product, but we're not figuring out how we are going to get that product into the hand of the consumers, right? And you are in hardware, you actually literally have to deliver the hardware across all the 6 states, right? I'm sure you have had to build that distribution, right? So I like, if you nugget around building distribution here in Nigeria, right? How you've been able to achieve it, any thoughts around how people should think about distribution when you have a product that you want to get into people's hands, how people should think about it today?
Okay, not that we are there, but the work is ongoing. It's a continuous work. I must tell you, when you think about large volumes, representing a brand, like standing as a brand representative in the country, you must take distribution.
Yeah.
Because you can't sell it to only Lagos people. You cannot sell it to Lagos and Ibadan alone. So you should be able to think about how to move this product from one level to another until it gets to so many parts of the country. So in distribution is actually where our target is. We want to get there. We are ongoing. So we leverage on our little experience with our customers, which we have built over a time to connect ourselves to those that need the product. So like we are Lagos seated. Lagos people buy. So you have Ibadan people, Port Harcourt people, Enugu, all those ones. So already you have them. All over the years, you have all of them building them as you are growing. They are all growing together with you. So they becomes their primary distribution point. So because you are at the time you are no more like customer with them, you are like a partners with them.
Yeah.
So it becomes the major distribution point for you.
Okay. And is there anything you do specifically to nurture that relationship, or is there a way you find, like, if you tell yourself you're trying to expand to Zamfara today, right? What will you be looking out for? How would you find someone, and how would you nurture that relationship?
Okay, we've been able to build our name. That even some people that don't know us already, they know our name, but they don't know us. So, if they don't, we have an office that is very noticeable. So if we pass along Adebele Street, you must see our office. So if you don't come in through there, and I routinely, maybe yearly, I used to do marketing by myself.
Okay.
So I walk into a new customer. So far you are in IT, I would walk into your office, greet you, introduce myself. Say, I do this, I present my card to you. Because we are wholesalers, so relatively our price must be very competitive. Especially on very, very specific products. Price very competitive. So, and if your price is competitive and you have the product and you have what it takes, so you will sell. No matter, even if the person has so many other customers, and your price, how much do you sell yours? Which product do you have? What's the brand of the product? How good is the product? So many, all these questions will come. So those things becomes a base where you now stand to move on.
Yeah. And we're in a very price sensitive market. Everybody needs that additional margin. Perfect. So let's talk about what I think I'll find more exciting is your founding story, right? Everybody has their own journey, right? And I'm curious to hear your journey. How did you get into this business? What inspired you to get into it?
Okay, let me start by saying that I don't know that people sell computer. I must confess to you. I don't know how people sell computer. So what I know is that one day we went for a church program sometime in 1999, and during the break time, those programs you have to break out sometime for 1 hour. So we were together with a brother in the church, and we now introduce ourselves. So what do you do? So then I was doing my small peasant business with foodstuff things at Ido Market. So the brother said they sell computers at Lagos Island, Alice Street precisely. So when he said that, it touched my brain. I said, computer? People sell computers. So the interest developed immediately, and before the end of that day, I insisted that the brother gave me an address. I want to visit you. I want to come and know how it looked like. And behold, the following day I visited, and I developed the interest. The rest is already story, sir.
It's amazing. So many times we use a lot of products. We don't even think about the fact that every product, somebody had to distribute it. Somebody had to produce it. Somebody had to distribute it. Somebody had to sell it, right? And it's with us all everywhere we go. So that's interesting. But interestingly, why computers though? Let me just ask out of the blue. Why was that interesting to you? Because you must have seen different people sell different things. Did you have interest in computers before that time, or?
Not at all. There's no interest. I don't even know. I used to see computers in the bank when I go to bank money for my boss. Okay. So that's where I see computer. I don't know that then no mobile phone and other things like no smart things. So, but the interest developed with computer and you are selling it. So I don't believe people sell computer. We are Nigerians, coming from where we came from eastern part of the country. We don't see computers there. So it becomes something that was very exciting for me, and the excitement led me.
So like there must be an opportunity here, because
exactly.
There are lots of people who don't know it, and this.
Yeah, when I got there, I now see people doing things, moving boxes. What are they doing? Which boxes are these? So boxes of things. So I said the interest became stronger. So that's how it happened.
Yeah, and I think it's important for our viewers to know how many years you've been running this business.
Okay, like I said, the church program was sometime in 1999. Yeah, but I visited abroad at the same time, about the same time. So I have to apply. Can I learn the business? But 1 year and some numbers when I registered the business in 2001.
2001. So
So
1999
that
is 2001. So
yeah,
that
registered
period
business.
was a period of learning.
Yes.
Learning and learning and learning and learning.
Yeah.
Because what you find is most people start, but they don't finish. Right? You could have easily have given up at some point.
Of course.
And then you never know what it could have been.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I think I also find interesting that I think you started selling computers very early. Like that must like been like in the days of floppy disk.
Exactly. Exactly. It has evolved into different evolvement and innovations has come today. It's already another story.
How do you keep up to date with that? Because it changes like very fast. Almost every year there's something new coming up.
Yeah.
Now we're in the days of iPods, laptops, and the rest. How do you keep up with that? Those trend changes?
Yeah, the changes are actually there because, like today, I must tell you today, there is what they call the IT fairs. There's one that used to happen in Dubai. They call JITES. Okay. There's one right now. There's one running in China right now as we are talking, which I have an invitation, but I'm trying to apply. Okay. I may still meet them if I'm lucky. So, but because of Nigerian problem, Dubai movement stopped last October. But last October was there. Okay. This exhibition is something that happened not only every year, but Dubai only is once in a year. So there are other different exhibitions, like in China, that have like IT exhibition like 2 times in a year. So when you visit this kind of programs or this kind of exhibitions, you will see things, you will see something that will happen in the next 5 years.
Yes.
So from today, your mind is already processing it, that in the next couple of years, there are changes that are going to come in. So knowing about it is also important, that you know about it and you make sure you adhere and put yourself together when it starts evolving.
Evolves, yeah.
The knowledge.
Yeah, I agree with you. And you explain it so simple, but not everybody has that foresight, right? So many businesses have started, but refuse to change with the time, right? But I like that idea. Visit more events, because events is where people exhibit and they tell you get a sense of what is coming. In those events, those things are probably not popular yet, but at least you can tell this looks like something, and you start to position yourself.
Yeah, apart from that, there are also the primary one. The primary one is Nigerian techie people.
Yeah.
Somebody will just come and ask you something that you have never seen in your life. The person will just stumble into it on Amazon and they want to come to Computer Village to buy.
Okay.
And because we have an online platform, so many inquiries coming on some things that you cannot imagine. So, and once those inquiries come, you go and check. Wow, this is it. That means it's gonna replace this. Oh, okay. You're already processing towards that direction. So those ones are normal primary data, free of charge.
Free of charge. So we give it a fancy name of customer-driven development, where we learn from the customer to know what to build. But it's a simple concept, right? Your customer would always likely tell you where the trend is going. Right? They won't tell you this is where the trend is going, but they will just tell you what they want. Right? Sometimes it's not clear what they want, but at least they've passed a message. It's left for you to now Google it, check and understand this seems to be something to get into. So that's amazing. So let's talk challenges, right? I mean, it's hard doing business in Nigeria, obviously, right? And everybody has their own story. So I'm curious to see if you have a few stories to share on your biggest challenges in growing this business to where it is today.
Okay. I have to concentrate on today's challenges. Let's not go into yesterday. I have to concentrate on today's challenges. So the major challenge for especially importers are forex.
Yes.
Major challenge for us, and it's major. It's number 1 and number 2 challenge, because when I say we, or the importers, business guys, we are left with because we are importing finished product. So automatically, bank will not listen to you. We're talking about getting the forex from bank. So we ignore totally. I don't know whether there is anybody in Computer Village that is getting money from bank. I'm yet to see the person.
That's an entire industry.
I'm yet to see the person. The person needs to come and tell me what he's doing. Yeah, because they categorize our industry as finished goods. So the access to get forex from bank is very, very slim. Low. Very slim. If I don't want to say zero, because there should be, but it's very slim. So we are all banked on black market. All banked on black market. So we know what it means. Whatever black market says, that's the music that's what you're gonna dance. That's what you're dancing. Till today. And I don't need to tell you what is happening today. So that
I check it every day.
That is very obvious. So that is a major challenge. So there are other challenges in the market because in Nigerian business environments, right, you can't remove the challenge of power where you can always run a generator in the cage. If you enter Computer Village, you will not hear.
Yeah.
So a lot of everywhere, small or big generators. So that one is a challenge of it because it's eating money from you. So there are security is there, so many challenges. But we are not going to run away. What is important, these challenges, and people, you prepare yourself for it. And is it something that you can solve? No. So develop the thick skin and move on with it.
Figure a way to overcome it, right?
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. And I mean, it's not only Nigeria that they are challenges, right? It's just that we have peculiar challenges that shouldn't be. I mean, I can only imagine what the forex challenge is like today, and the fact that you have an entire industry that the bank is not servicing today, right? So one of the things I like to talk about in our sessions is opportunities, right? There's an entire industry and the bank is ignoring. Somebody needs to step in,
sure,
and support that float capital, and probably figure out how we can. And so let me ask this question: do you think there is? I mean, not today. There are chances to start to import raw materials and build these products locally. What's the blocker stopping us from getting to that point?
Okay, there are so many blockers, like you use. I want to borrow your word, because today we have, apart from amenities like the power we are talking about, like security, quote, there are also other underlying things like the policies, like the government laws. So, and there is no how it will jump and come in. Somebody will bring in a company to come to Nigeria where you are not sure of power, you are not sure if you keep this machine today, tomorrow you meet it there. So those things will make it to be just a dream, because you can't risk it. The money we are talking about is a huge capital, huge investment. Nobody will risk it for you. Yeah. So until we put our house together, we are not here to discuss politics, but once we put our house together, things will flow naturally. Naturally, yes.
So we need better policies, and so it seems simple when you look at it. It's just better policies that incentivizes investors to invest, right? Build those factories. You need electricity to build those factories, yes. And you know that you'll be able to take that forex out when you finally get the business.
You understand?
Up and running. Yeah. I mean, we need to get there, right? Because I think that's the only way we solve it on the long term, right? Yeah. Thanks for that, sir. So let's probably talk more on your story again, right? Because I know at some point you mentioned you had to go back to school and come back. What happened there, right? There must be.
Okay.
And were you at any point almost giving up on the dream?
No, not at all. What happened was in 2003, when I now found out that I've been able to establish an office. So I have to, because those of some of us that came from the East, you just finish your opportunity to finish secondary school. So and you now have to come to Lagos to do apprentice, like you understand what I mean? You come and serve a boss that
Yeah,
will settle you along the line. So few of us that have opportunity to go back to school. So if you have to have that zeal in you that you want to further your education.
Yeah.
So in 2004, I bought form from LASU and take the entrance exam, pass and started at Jibo campus in Yaba. So run a course. I read economics as a BSc economics and run the course for like 6 years with Nigerian factor. Supposed to be it's supposed to be 5 years course because it's part time. But we did like 6 years plus. So that was I think I wrote my final exam in 2011. In 2014, I also went back to school. I went to LBS to do what they call a certificate on entrepreneur management.
Oh, nice.
Same. So we are in that particular department. We are the section 22. They call it SEM 22. So I'm a member of SEM 22 class. So we did it and we run it for 6 months. Like a 31 days course spread in 6 months. So since then there are conferences here and there, even outside Nigeria too. So all these things to put yourself together to make sure that you are in tune with
and you did all this along with the business.
Of course. Of course.
Along with the business. It's amazing because the business itself can have its crazy days. Then you are now studying again along with it.
In fact, I had a mark. If you look at this mark. Yeah, one of my exam days in LASU, I have to go to work. So I went to work. I went to my office in Lagos Island then. So when it was like 2 p.m., I moved like around 2006 or 2008, 2007 thereabouts, 2008. So I rushed out. I drove. I used my car. I drove. When I go to Adekule, I found out that I could not meet up. So I have to enter that filling station there, park the car, and then fire bike. So from Adekule to Alagomeji, it happened.
Oh, wow.
We crashed. So I was able to get to pharmacy, put it together, and still got to the exam hall.
Wow.
I have to write my exam.
Wow. Did you pass the exam?
I passed it actually because I prepared for it.
Amazing.
So I passed it. So it was not easy at all. So it's something that needs very strong determination. It's very strong.
But it's possible, right? You can run a business and still go to school at the same time.
I'm actually planning to go and do something else.
GC, like it's possible.
Much possible.
It's possible if you
need a lot of determination.
And determination and time management, right?
You have to manage your time.
That's what we see. And usually what I see is once you set your mind on it, that's when you start to realize a lot of free time that you had that you can apply and use, right? Because sometimes we feel we're just too busy to do it until you set your mind on it and then the time shows up somehow. That's amazing. So let's talk about technology, right? The world is evolving. You need to apply technology to your business, right? So how have you applied technology to grow your business in any way?
Okay. During our introduction, we said we deal in IT.
Yeah. You are technology.
So when I say IT, but when IT, some of my colleagues will still not understand that what they do to apply what they do. Yeah, you see, we sell the product, we sell the hardwares. The application is actually a different ballgame, like you said. But it has helped us so much. So much. Like all the simplest. Which one is the simplest one? The WhatsApp. Communication.
WhatsApp alone has really improved businesses.
Communication. Just chat with your partner in Dubai. Chat with your partner in China. They use what they call WeChat. Chat with the person in China, and the person will serve you seamlessly. Transfer your payments. the mode of transfer is also technology, whether you like it or not.
Like
It's also
not,
technology.
yes,
So you don't need to carry cash. You just pay money to somebody will wire to another person. So on that area is very okay. So, but today we have what they call social media. So social media is also a major part of technology, and we are leveraging it with social media to sell products. So, when I was introduced, I said we sell to end user mostly through our social media platforms. So we partner with Jumia, and we have our own alphacom.com. So where you can go to our own website, alphacomonline.com, to make your order. Then we have an Instagram page there. So we are selling a lot on Instagram. So all these areas are where we leverage on technology to sell. So there are other part of it where what they call accounting and software, which we use to sell.
Yeah.
It's also technology, and there's in the office you have to what they say time attendance, or those things are technology things. So that has helped to manage business. So like today, the forest is crazy today. There is my IT guy has created a Google Sheet where we put up all our products in categories, and then bring down the prices in dollars. I can even open it for you to see.
Okay.
Bring our prices in dollars. So one sheet is yesterday we did 1280. But today we are doing 1300. Okay, I'm sorry to say it, but it's real. So what you just go there and put 1300, and the other side you see Naira value. So you could see how it's helping us. You don't need my phone. Don't need to ring next and ask me for one price or the other. Just go there and get your price. Yeah, if you want to apply discount, you have some discount that is on your capacity to give. Apply the discount. Don't call me on phone so that I can be here. If not, I can't be here to discuss it with you. So it has helped us in a very, very large manner. Places it has helped us to communicate with our customers. Some of our customers, I told you, we deal with resellers most times.
Yeah.
So a good number of our customers, we have group chat with them. So you don't need to call me as a person. Just send your request on that group. The group is personalized for you.
Oh, nice.
So everything about you is on that group.
That's
so
proper customer engagement.
Just post whatever you want on that group, and somebody must answer you anytime. Somebody must answer you. And if you are owing us money, is there. If you pay money and the hard balance is there in the group. So it has helped in so many ways.
That's proper personalized customer engagement. So speaking of technology, let's talk about payments, right? We know you use PayForce by FairMoney today. Would you like to share some of your experience on how that has also helped your business?
Okay, PayForce POS terminal, I guess.
POS terminals,
yeah. We have POS terminal, and like I said earlier, is working. That's number one thing. We've used several before now, and sometimes we will be forced to pack them up. Pack them up. But PayForce POS terminals works for us. But there is something that's maybe I believe something that is very special about it. Maybe I don't think it's only you and maybe all the new modern microfinance ones. The words you have helped us to do. So all this payment calling. Please confirm 2,000 naira. Confirm 3,000 naira. Confirm 500,000. No. Somebody just swipe your card and it's there. Once it's successful, it's there. Then if you make transfer on that, the person that is there, the person, what they call it, the person in charge of cash, we just check it there. Okay, it's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
So you don't need to call somebody in Sokoto to confirm the money somebody paid in Lagos. So it has helped us to manage those area of bottleneck we used to have. So machine is working. I hope it works more.
Thank you very much. I appreciate. I think that's part of customer-driven engagement, right? When we started to speak more to our merchants, we realized that some people pay through bank transfers, and then you have to wait there for like 30 minutes because you have to call the manager to confirm. Sometimes the manager is at lunch or the owner is on the road,
Yes.
right? And you can't leave there because they have to confirm that payment, right?
Exactly.
So that's why we came up with that transfer payment confirmation, so that once you make a transfer, the terminal will automatically print the receipt, or you can just go in and confirm it and also print a receipt for
with
it.
the terminal.
With the terminal. So thanks for that. That's confirmation that we had our customers.
That solved a lot of problems for so many people, not only for me. It solved a lot of problems.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's great. So, you are a veteran in the business. You've been in this for 22 years, right? What advice do you have for other entrepreneurs building their businesses today? Just any wise words, any nuggets on that?
Okay, for people that want to do business or the people in business, the advice is that if you know, me and you know, the trend today, people are running away from the country.
Yes.
Yeah. So I will tell them, if you want to do business, this is the place to do it. That place you are going to, you're either going to go and work and work and work. But if you want to manage business, own business, develop business, this place is the place to do it. And the only way to do it is come, learn it, make all your mistakes and improve on your mistakes. So don't run away. Face it. If it's very difficult, dare it. There is nothing like is nobody will kill you. If you make mistake, no problem. You're gonna take it again. So that is it. Just have to be steadfast. That's one thing I like. There's one English language word I like. They call it tenacity. So you have to
consistency, tenacity,
and continue to push. Yes. Don't worry. Then I tell you one thing. Over 15 years ago, one Lebanese man told me, Alphacom, don't worry about profit. Just sell. Don't worry about profit. And I didn't understand it until later. And what he actually needed is to make sure you create the channel to sell. Profit will come.
Profits will come. So that's powerful. It's very simple, but it's powerful. Because if you don't sell, you haven't developed that channel. And if you continue to sell to that channel, at some point, you get an opportunity to gain revenue from that channel.
Exactly.
That's powerful. Thank you very much. This is super powerful. I think that it was simple but yet powerful, right? For people to understand that it doesn't have to be complicated. You have to think complicated. You just have to find that opportunity, be consistent with it, right? And in a country like ours where there's a lot of chaos, right, also lies the opportunity.
Exactly.
Right. So find those opportunities, explore those opportunities. That's where the gold mine is. Right. And see you again at the next podcast. Thank you for tuning in today's episode of Doing Business by PayForce by FairMoney. Remember, you can watch any previous episodes by tuning in on any of our platforms shown on the screen below. Thank you.